video, we'll demonstrate a Cooking Matters at the Store pop-up tour. CMATS tours are a great way to engage participants in a discussion about making healthy and affordable choices at the grocery store. You'll see the materials used in a pop-up tour, how to set up the tour, and how to engage participants in facilitated dialogue.
Cooking Matters at the Store is an interactive grocery store tour where participants learn skills in order to feed their families healthier meals, help them stretch their food dollars, and save money. However, we're not always able to take participants to the grocery store. So we bring the tour to them so that they can learn the same skills without having to be in the grocery store environment. And the way that we do that is we might bring props, whether it's empty cans with the labels, maybe it's food packaging, or in our case, having laminated sheets that have the food item, have the unit price, the retail price, nutrition facts, and ingredients list. The reason why we do that is that participants are able to compare prices as well as nutrition. And for example, in the produce department or the produce section, we talk about fresh, we talk about frozen, and we talked about canned. So in this way, participants are able to compare all of them, compare the prices, and learn the skill to make the healthier choice for their family.
So let's have a look. I'm assuming this example is from when it's out of season. So these peaches are $2.99 a pound. So if I bought, looks like 6 of them, they come out to be $4.78. That's kind of expensive, right? Frozen over here per pound is $2.75 because they were packaged like this when they were in season, so it was cheap for them. And then you have to turn it over, right, and look at the ingredients. And in this example, what do we have? Just peaches, right? Yeah, that's not always the case, right? Right, so this example, this is not peaches, but these vegetables, they're teriyaki vegetables. So they're pretty cheap, just $2.29 a pound for mixed frozen vegetables. But if I turn it over, I have broccoli, carrots, cauliflower, and then I get into soy sauce, sugar, cornstarch, yeah. So I'm looking at the sodium. Just one serving of this has 17% my daily value of sodium, and it also has some added sugar in here. So we have 5 grams of sugar. Yep. So you have to be careful. Yeah, so that's the sodium, yeah. Yep. So you have to be careful of that, just looking at your labels and getting in the habit of turning things over and reading all the ingredients. So again, peaches, we all loved fresh. We said they were crunchy and they had good flavor, good texture. But if they're out of season, they can be kind of expensive, so that's when you would maybe look at canned or frozen. So with these canned, there's 2 different kinds. So you said packed in syrup sometimes. This one's packed in heavy syrup, and because of that, there are how many grams of sugar in this can?
23 grams.
23 grams. So does anybody know how many teaspoons that is?
Like 4 grams a teaspoon.
Yep. So there's 4 grams in 1 teaspoon. So if I took the number of grams, divided it by 4, I have about 6, almost 6 teaspoons of sugar in like a third of that, right?
Yeah.
Yep, 3.5 servings in 1 can. This one is packed in 100% juice. So again, it's not packed in syrup, it's packed in juice. It's still going to be high in sugar, but how much sugar do we have?
This one has 11 grams.
11 grams. So about half as much sugar, and also it's a natural source of sugar, right? Not that corn syrup that we're hoping to avoid. Something like baby carrots, this is a convenience food, is what we call it, because it's been shaved, washed, cut for us. So you have to pay a little bit more money because they've done that work for us, right? So this says $1.99 a pound, right? This is 1 pound of whole carrots, again the same thing that just hasn't been shaved or washed for us, and it is $1.49 a pound. So you save 50 cents if you went for this option, and then if you bought in bulk, like you said, this 5-pound bag, it looks like it's more expensive because it's $3.49, but per pound, 70 cents, so half the price of the 1-pound bag. Does anyone know what this little price over here is called? Unit price, right, yeah. So every store will have this. Some of them it'll be really teeny tiny. You'll have to be a little detective, but it'll be next to the big price, and that tells you how much per pound, per ounce, whatever, breaks it into a common amount so that it's easier to compare prices. So if I just saw this, oh, this is $1.50, it seems cheaper than this 5-pound bag, but if I look at how much it costs per pound, that unit price, it's half the price, right? Let's have a look at, let's do yours first. How much sugar do we have there?
21 grams.
21 grams, and how many servings per container?
One container, 4 ounces.
Okay, so can someone divide 21 by 4 for me? So this is how much sugar we have in one container of the Yoplait. So we have about the same in this one. And this would be what you would buy probably thinking it was like the healthy option because it says non-fat, it looks very plain, but that vanilla flavor is what gets us. So there's 17 grams in the same size serving as that Whips, and the same size serving as the Activia. Yeah, so still kind of high in sugar. This one right here, completely plain, nothing added, has 7 grams of sugar. So this is the, sorry? Yes, this is Greek yogurt. So this has 7 grams of sugar, and that's that natural sugar that occurs in dairy products, so that lactose.
This is just one way to set up and facilitate a CMATS pop-up tour. I'm sure you'll find your own way to do it, but just make sure you hit the main points. Buying fruits and veggies on a budget, comparing unit prices, reading food labels, and identifying whole grain foods.